guys, welcome back to my channel. My name is Sierra and today I am here with the final rebuilding Forgotten Hollow video. So yeah, there's a bunch if you want to catch up, but that's not the point of the video, at least not right now. Right now I am renovating, or building? Not renovating, I am building Vlad a new mansion. So I was like planning out my builds, right? And I was like, okay, I'm gonna build Vlad like a castle thing. And I was like, okay, perfect. I put it off because it's a huge build, and I was like, I don't want to deal with that right now. And then the Sims castle kit leaked, and I was like, perfect. So I waited. So I filmed this video and did the voiceover on the day that that kit came out. So it's a little late, but you know, I did what I could. I did think about doing like an overview of it, but I was like, no. I literally spent, I think this was a 2 to 3 hour build, and I was like, I'm not gonna use like the kit religiously and then do another video on it immediately after. So here's your video. But yeah, so like I do with a lot of my inspiration is I go on Pinterest and I kind of look up ideas. I knew I kind of wanted to do something like a U-shaped. I don't know why I wanted to do that, but I did. I knew I wanted, and I looked up quite a few, and there was this one that really stuck out to me. I really liked it. It was way bigger. Like, I think it had a U, but it also had like more in the back area, and I was like, nah. This is too much. One thing I did like about it that I straight up copied was it had like a little area you see right there that is sticking out, that's like at an angle. I thought that was so cool, and I thought it would be cool to make that an observatory. So that's what I did. And then the inside, I don't know. So I was kind of like making it up, also using like, but like you can't just type in like vampire home because then Sim stuff like shows up, so you have to do like Victorian, I guess. I don't know, it's kind of frustrating, but anyway, so this is his mansion. It's ginormous. I don't know Vlad's lore. I meant to read it, but I was kind of in a bad mood when I was filming this. Not in a bad mood, I was just exhausted. So I was just like, okay, I'm gonna build this. Like, I don't know. So I don't know his lore, so I don't know how lore accurate this house is, but that's okay. So here I'm working on Vlad's bathroom, and I did give him a mirror because, I don't know, I think it's funny. I almost didn't give Vlad a mirror because, I don't know, he wouldn't use one, you know? And I did put like skincare on the on the counter right there with a hair dryer. I thought it was funny, like the idea that Vlad blow dries his hair. I don't know. And then here I am working on Vlad's room. I didn't know what I was gonna do. I didn't really have a plan. I hadn't planned for the exterior, and that was literally it. I had no plan for the interior at all. So I was kind of making it up as I went, and yeah, so let me know what you guys have thought about rebuilding Forgotten Hollow. I've had a lot of fun with it. There have been bigger builds, which has been kind of not hard, but just like time consuming. Like I feel like I'm like behind, even though I'm not, but I just feel like I'm running out of time, and I have a lot going on like in my personal life that's taken a toll out of me, so it's like been tricky, but I'm really happy with how it turned out. All of these lots are up on the gallery, and I have been in the description clarifying if I've play tested them or not, so hopefully that makes it easier if you guys want to download it, and you guys can play test it for me. Just kidding. If you ever download one of my builds that I haven't play tested and it's like, you can like totally leave a comment and be like, oh yeah, it works, or you be like, no, this doesn't work. I would love that. But here I am, I'm making a library. I didn't know what to do with this area, but I loved the idea of making it a 2-floor library. I thought that was so pretty, gave me major like Beauty and the Beast vibes. I was obsessed with it, and that was one less room I had to make, so yeah. And then here is the observatory. I decorate that at the very end. I love it. I loved the idea of doing an observatory. But yeah, I used a lot of vampire stuff and then a lot of the castle kit for this build, which I am actually happy with the castle kit. I think it's very niche, like I won't use it all the time, but it's very helpful, I think, for builders. I think it's a good kit if you are a builder. Because like, I don't know, I do wish it would have been a part of a stuff pack or even a game pack. Like I think I didn't play any of the Sims medieval games, but I think a Sims 4 medieval would have been a lot of fun with like the items from this pack, but I mean this kit, but whatever. I do like it though, and I think I like it better than the grunge, or not the grunge, sorry, the goth kit that also came out with it. I did a little short on that and talked about it on my Instagram a little bit, but I do think that out of the two, this is the better kit that came out, but whatever. So if you're thinking about getting it, I would say only get it if you are a builder or if you like to build castles. So here I am working on the kitchen. I just gave him a ginormous kitchen right off of the main area and the dining room. I kept his kitchen pretty plain. I didn't think he would have much in there, and I do add another bedroom as it's like a butler or something like that lives there and helps him, and so I kind of think that they do the cooking. I did think about giving him like all the appliances, but I didn't, so I just laid some out and was gonna stage them later. Sorry for that yawn, it snuck up on me. Usually I can tell when they're coming and I can conceal them, but not that guy. And this was one of those builds where I'd keep telling myself, less is more, less is more. And you will notice I have not built stairs. I literally forgot to build stairs. I do catch it at the end, and EA, not that you're listening, spiral staircases, where are they? This build would have thrived with a spiral staircase. So where is it? Anyway, so I did a makeshift bathroom right here. I don't think it's functional, but it's cute. For the aesthetic, it works. I don't know if it works. I have seen like one tile bathrooms that work, so maybe this one works. I don't know. And if anything, the sink doesn't work. Boo-hoo, they can wash their hands in the sink downstairs in the kitchen. But yeah, so if you're interested in downloading this is on the gallery. Again, I did not play test it, so I don't know if it's gameplay friendly, and I'm sorry about that, but it is what it is. It might just be worth it for aesthetic reasons, you know what I mean? Yeah, so here I am just trying to figure out what I wanted to do. I didn't, like I said, I didn't really have a game plan going into this build. Sometimes I have like everything planned out, and other times I literally just start building and hope for the best, and this was kind of a mix of the two. And yeah, and I was editing a video and I didn't realize it, but I got a text while I was doing the voiceover, and you can hear my phone vibrate, and I thought my phone vibrated in real life, so I'm sorry about that. And my phone I got a text just barely, so that's what made me think of that, and so I'm like, I'm sorry if I tricked you there, but oops. So this purple room is the butler's room. I wanted to use that bed because it's a vampire bed, so yeah. And then I love those candles. I found them in the townhome and I loved it. I thought it was so pretty. And then I thought it would be fun to just scatter books all over the library. I was gonna scatter books like all over the house, but I didn't. I feel like Vlad is he's a neat guy, but then, you know, his butler also, you know, probably cleans up after him too. But the library, I feel like just is like his place. I don't know if he reads, but it felt vampire-y. Here is the dining room. It is huge. I did add a bar, but other than that, I kept it quite simple. I didn't know what I wanted to do with it, and I don't know, I just feel like vampires, or Vlad at least, would just keep things and go straight to the point. And yeah, so that's kind of what the vibe I was going for with his whole house. And this is the last vampire build that I did, so I was kind of burnt out on the vampire stuff, and I feel like I had done so many of like the cliches over and over and over that I was just done. So it did help that the new kit came out because I got to use it, but it also helped that this is a castle mansion rather than like a house. So yeah, so you see here is the like main area. He has a picture of himself, of course, because every build in this world has a picture of him. And then just seating, I kind of think that's like the entertainment area, where like if he hosts parties and stuff, they just kind of hang out in that area. And then yep, here's his bedroom, giving him a coffin. I thought it would have been cool to have it in that nook, but I decided to drag it out, and I kind of like the idea that like he stands in that window and looks out, and like once in a while you might see him looking through the window. And then here's a living room. I realized that the only TV in this house is in the like butler's room, which is kind of funny. So if you do download this, you could easily add, I mean, you can add a TV wherever you want, but I would say right here is probably the best spot to put a TV. But I also put in a piano because and you'll see in a minute I do find the knights, which I don't think I've ever used, or I have used, but like as like clutter. But this time I got to use knights as like knights, which was so cool. I was so happy I found them. I completely forgot they were like in the game. So that was really fun because it's like a castle and you have knights in a castle, and it made me think of Scooby-Doo. You know, the knights, especially in the live action. Do you guys remember that scene when they're all in the ride and they all dress up, and Shaggy is in the night and he farts and blows the fire? That's what I was thinking about this whole time. Anyways, and one thing I loved was that the observatory is blue. I loved that because it's very reds and blacks and grays throughout the rest of the house, but I loved that the observatory was blue. I thought it was so fun. And there you go. See, I found the knights. I did think about having like statues and collectibles, so it was like a gallery, but then I just decided to make it just like a chill area. You could even, like, if he's having a party, you could put like a buffet table or something in here by the organ. That's an organ, right? I don't know. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Make sure to give it a like and tell me what your favorite part of this build is. Mine is the exterior, which I never say. I am so bad at exteriors, so the fact that I'm actually genuinely proud of this one says a lot. And I also love the observatory, I think, and the library. Those are probably my favorites. I think they're so pretty, and I love them. And let me know what your favorite builds or my version of Forgotten Hollow is. Mine's probably the bowling alley. I think that is so funny and so stupid. I love it. It makes me laugh. And make sure to subscribe if you're new. I would really appreciate it. And give this video a like. I don't remember if I said that. And make sure to head over to my Instagram at brave_die769. I will be posting in-depth photos of this build along with all the other builds for this month. Because I know you can only do so much in a video, and sometimes you want to like take your time looking at a picture. So that is what I'm doing on Instagram. So yeah, and make sure to come back for my next video because I have a fun little surprise. And I'm also going to be posting a tour of all of the things I built. So if you want to hear me talk about things and give you a tour, the final tour, that video will be out in my next video. And then I have an announcement after that, so you don't want to miss out. But here I am working on the observatory. I didn't know what to put in here. I did forget a globe, but I used a lot of the spellcaster stuff, and I'd like to think like Vlad went and ordered bought all of this to support the spellcasters. I don't know if I'm overthinking it, probably, but yeah, I wish I had those starlights more around, but that's okay. I think they're cute. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed. Again, I know I always said that, but I hope you guys enjoyed. I had a lot of fun with this build. I did this pretty much in one sitting, which says a lot about me, because I never do big builds like this in one sitting. It usually takes me days, so just know there was a lot of love and care put into this guy. And again, sorry I didn't play test it. Trying to be better. I was just overwhelmed and in a rush and had a few things to do, so I couldn't. But if you do play it and play test it, let me know if it works. I genuinely am curious. But anyways, I hope you guys enjoyed, and I will see you next time. Alright, bye.